Hey everyone, Shibim here and welcome back to our next night of the Wrestle Kingdom show. This is SWE number 4 and this is some of my personal favourites and dream Wrestle Kingdom matches. And here we go then, starting things off with a big fatal 4-way elimination, including 4 of the best that the junior heavyweight division in New Japan has ever seen. It's arguable, I don't think it is arguable actually, I think it is actually true that the Pac versus Finn Balor, or Pac versus Prince Devitt match from the Super J Cup, I can't remember what year it was now, was the main reason behind the 2 of them really getting signed. I believe I read somewhere that William Regal showed the video of that match to Triple H, which was really what helped him get on board with signing the pair of them up, and obviously the rest is history. Both of them now doing fantastically well. Finn Balor at the top end of NXT now, I suppose, which is not ideal, and of course Pac at the top end of AEW as well. Of course, Will Ospreay, one of the more up-to-date members of the junior heavyweight division. No longer part of that division now, though. He's been upgraded to a full-on heavyweight now. And, of course, Ricochet as well, one of the top cruiserweights of all time, in my opinion. I mean, all 4 of these are absolutely incredible cruiserweights. And when we do finally get around to having our Cruiserweight Championship tournament or division, all 4 of these men will be very heavily involved in that as well. There's going to be incredible talent from every direction, really. So I'm looking forward to seeing these guys really pull out of the bag and show how good they are. Fatal 4-way elimination, this one. So, of course, everyone needs to be pinned or submitted to be eliminated. Last man standing will win this match. Still only 1 point, though. We're going to stick with that this time round, I think. Actually, no. We're not going to, actually, no. Let's do, elimination match, eliminations. Okay. So in the rankings, I have got singles wins, tag wins, 6-man tag wins, and extra points. And extra points, you're going to gain a point for each Rumble elimination, a point for each elimination in matches like this as well. So there are points up for grabs for each elimination and an extra point up for grabs for the win as well. So there's a lot of opportunities here to do well. I mean, if one of these four guys has a fantastic match here, they will manage to really lift themselves up the rankings. However, the one difference we are going to have is if you do obviously win a normal triple threat or a normal fatal 4-way, you're still only going to get the 1 point for that match win. But in elimination matches, there will be the extra points for getting the eliminations. Essentially, you've got a pinfall against somebody else or a submission, haven't you? So you should get a point for it. So don't forget, of course, the description down below, you will find a link to the rankings and the shows. But be careful if you do go down there. If you're watching this behind time or anything like that, there are potentially spoilers on that sheet. The rankings are there, so you'll see wins and losses for everyone. And you'll also see a tab with the upcoming shows, which might give you an indication of who the champions are and that sort of stuff. So be careful if you are watching this behind time. But I have marked, obviously, some of the tabs with spoilers. But it's a cool spreadsheet. The people that know the channel well know I love a good spreadsheet. I'm a bit of a sad act, you know. Got to enjoy a good spreadsheet, haven't you? Nice takedown there by Ospreay on Pac on the outside. I mean, yeah, all four of these are incredible, aren't they, really? And that Pac versus Finn Balor match, if you've never seen it, check it out. I'm pretty sure you can probably find it on YouTube. Pac versus Prince Devitt, Super J-Cup, I believe it was. As Pac now springboards in with a drop kick on Will Ospreay. So there are actually 4 points up for grabs for the winner of this match, aren't there? If you look at it that way, that means I probably need to... Have I had any? No, this is the first elimination match I've had so far, isn't it, in this universe? Let me just double check. Yes. Okay, it's not going to count for tag teams, just... Okay, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. Nice boot in the gut there by Pac. And the Poison Rana on Ricochet, taking him down hard. Big boot in the back of the leg, another boot in the spine there by Pac as well, before dropping a boot on the arm of Ricochet. So don't forget, our next week's show, or this weekend coming up, shall I say, will be our Legends Never Die 3-part pay-per-view. It's going to be a really fun one. We've done a lot of research. Myself and PJ Toe's been leading quite a lot of that as well. It's going to be a fantastic little lineup for you. There's some incredible talents in there. Some that you've probably never heard of before. I mean, there was some that I hadn't heard of before. I had to do some research on them. But it really is a great opportunity to showcase the people we have. Ospreay now dropping Ricochet. And oh, no, it's only a 1 count. It's only 2 count, sorry. I was so close to grabbing the mouse then to start to put the ranking points in there for Will Ospreay. Finn Balor now taking Ospreay up on the shoulders. Ospreay fighting back. Drops himself free. There's the boot in the gut on Finn Balor. And a Poison Rana once again by Pac on Ricochet. There's the pin once again. 1, 2, and... no, it's 2. Again, I went to grab the mouse to put the ranking point in. Will Ospreay now launches... oh, looking for that diving DDT, but yep, Pac got the 3 count on Ricochet. Ricochet is eliminated. And Pac gets himself a bonus point. Which doesn't work for some reason. So I need to add... oh, it's on there, but it's not on the rest. Okay, I need to drag that down. So I just realised my auto sum's not working, so let's get that working. Okay. That should see Pac on 1 point. It does see Pac on 1 point now. Okay, there we go. Will Ospreay now with a pin on Pac. Only a 2 count. We're down to the final 3 now after Ricochet being eliminated. Finn Balor dropping a boot right in the arm. Nice clothesline by Ospreay. A second one. And Will Ospreay trips Finn Balor. The fans loving that one. Will Ospreay now heading up to the top, but Pac reaches across for the pin. It's only a 2 count. Pac trying to steal the extra ranking point. He knows it's a point for every elimination as well as a point for winning the match. Pac now taking Ospreay up. Ospreay fighting back with the strikes in the head. Nice flatliner there by Finn Balor. And then catches Ospreay. And Ospreay rolls to the outside. So Ospreay's been busted open by Finn Balor. Oh, Balor with a spear taking Ospreay off. Ospreay now coming back up to his feet. Finn Balor dives and a nice drop kick to the back of the head by Finn Balor on Will Ospreay. To the outside as well. And the Demon himself looking good here, but Pac's hit a lovely opportunity on the far side of the ring here. Just a bit of a rest. No one's really going after him, so he's having a nice little rest here. Pac now bringing Finn Balor back up to the feet. Pac slides into the ring, nice boot in the spine. Pac now gets around the back of Will Ospreay, nice little dragon suplex in. Wow. In with a pin, but only a 2 count. Ospreay taking Pac down as Finn Balor now back up to his feet. Nice takedown there by Finn Balor. Only a 2 count. Pac now heading up to the top. And oh, Balor with a jumping knee strike right in the face. And Balor now with that 1916, the underhook brainbuster. This could be enough for the elimination of Pac. And it is. Finn Balor eliminates Pac. Where are you, Finley? Finley Balor. 1 bonus point for the elimination. Will Ospreay now dropping Finn Balor face first. Ospreay now sending Balor back into the ring. Big strike across the face and a boot in the side of the head as well. Will Ospreay returns to the ring now, bringing Finn Balor back up to a standing base. Rolls him through, but for the big kick to the side of the head. And that could be enough here for Will Ospreay to pick up the win. There it is for the 1, 2, and no, it's only a 2 count. So remember here, the final pin here is worth 2 points. You're going to get a point for the elimination and then a point for winning the match overall as well. So there's 2 points up for grabs in this one, which could put either of these two guys at the top. I mean, if Finn Balor gets this win now, which he might just do here with a 1916 on Will Ospreay. Balor drops into the pin for the 1, 2. And no, it's still only a 2. Wow. Wow, wee wah. Ospreay rolling Balor through. So say if Balor gets this, he's already on +1 with the elimination of Pac. If Balor gets this, he's going to go up to +3, which will put him top of the rankings altogether. If Ospreay wins this, then Balor will drop down to 0, and Ospreay will go joint top alongside Mr. Brody Lee and Bruiser Brody on +2. Ospreay now dumping Finn Balor to the outside. My God, these guys are absolutely insane. There's the tornado DDT. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Finn Balor sending Ospreay back into the ring. God knows how he's turned this one around. Finn Balor lining up Ospreay for the shotgun drop kick. Ospreay rolls out. Now Balor looks at the top. We've seen this before. After the shotgun, he likes to finish things off with the coup de grace. And there it is, the coup de grace with the pin. And it's still only a freaking 2 count. Finn now with a splash on Ospreay as well. Wow, Will Ospreay lost his match yesterday. Does not want to lose here again, does he? Does not want to lose here again. Ospreay with a boot in the gut. Hooking the outside leg of Finn before dropping him down. Nice roll through the big boot to the side of the head. And Ospreay now in control, stalking Finn. Ospreay taking Finn up onto the shoulder. No, into a powerbomb position there. And Finn was able to roll it through. And there's another 19-16, and surely this time Will is not going to be kicking out. Finn with a pin for the 1, the 2, and the 3 count. Finn Balor, massive, massive win. He gets the 1 point for the win. He gets the extra bonus point for the elimination, and that puts Finn Balor top of the rankings. Well, Will Ospreay suffers his 2nd loss here, which is not going to go down well because that puts him joint bottom alongside Cody and Stu Grayson. And you'll see who else is in this match. Pac with the 1 elimination, and the 1 being eliminated leaves him on 0, of course. And who's the other one? Finn Balor, Pac, Will Ospreay, and who's the other person? I've lost the other person. Ricochet, yeah, Ricochet's down there. Ricochet and Will Ospreay both down towards the bottom of the rankings. There we go. Okay. The rankings are up to date, all looking good. And here we go, then our second match of the evening is a massive tag team bonanza of sorts. It's an elimination match, so it should be an interesting one. We're going to be given 1 point each for the winners in the singles rankings, and of course 1 point each for the winners in the tag team rankings as well. At the moment the tag team rankings are looking pretty bare. We've not had a lot so far. We have The Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins at the top on 1 alongside Alex Reynolds and John Silver of the Dark Order. We've also got at the bottom, we have got Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes with -1, and Evil Uno and Stu Grayson of the Dark Order on -1 as well. And then just sort of floating in the middle, Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan on 0 with 1 win and 1 loss. Again, I might change the rankings a little bit here as well, just to make it a bit more neat and tidy. I don't know. I don't know yet. We won't be doing points for eliminations here though, because that's the way that tag team wrestlers end up right at the top of the rankings, because you do points for eliminations as well. Because there's many more people in this match, isn't there? So essentially it's just the last team standing. Both members of the team need to be eliminated. If just one person is eliminated, the other member of the team can continue on and fight to try and win it for their team. So we have got, of course, War Machine, Hanson and Rowe, otherwise known as the Viking Raiders, otherwise known as Eric and Ivar. We've got Tama Tonga and Tangaloa of the Guerrillas of Destiny, otherwise known as God. We have got Gallows and Anderson, otherwise known as the Good Brothers, the Club, Bullet Club, whatever you want to call them. And then, of course, we have the Young Bucks in there as well, Nick and Matt Jackson. That's Nick in the ring, just got up to his feet, and it's Matt getting his head smashed in to the ring post right there. No eliminations as of yet. I have set this match up where people will start with slightly less health, so it won't go too long. in theory. My tooth hurts. Why did my tooth hurt? It's really weird. It's not like my gum. You know where it's like the actual tooth itself. It's weird. It is weird. I've never had this before. Well, the weird thing is the tooth that hurts is not real. That's the even weirder thing, isn't it? It's a false tooth. Yes, I do have a false tooth, yes. It got knocked out when I was 12 or 13. We were playing too aggressively with yo-yos and I got hit in the face by a yo-yo. Yep, go on. Piss yourself laughing. I know you are. Everyone else always does. Either way, let's continue on what's going on in the ring as Matt Jackson gets launched into the ring post once again. Super kick there by Nick Jackson on Gallows, though. As Hansen inside the ring, dropping down Tama Tonga. This could be the first elimination. Tangaloa is not going to save him, is he? He is down and out. And there is. It's not elimination. I'm sure I set this match as elimination. I apparently didn't. And therefore, it's the Viking Raiders or the War Raiders or War Machine that get the victory. Okay, well, I messed that one up. But either way, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't mind doing matches like this. They just never normally win. But that's a good victory that was then for Hansen and Rowe. They get themselves a +1 in the rankings. That means the Good Brothers, the Young Bucks and Guerrillas of Destiny all drop down to -1. Let's move on. And here we go then, our next match of the evening, Shibata versus Ishii. I'm pretty sure I do this match every single year at this point now, to be honest, but two of my favourites that are absolutely brutal, love to kick absolutely 3 shades of shite out of each other. And this will be a fun match to see how they get on as well. I'm quite sure if Shibata has retired yet. There's been rumours back and forth due to injuries. Let me have a quick look. Has he retired or is he still going? Injury, he's been injured since 2017. Where is he? There we go. He defeated Balor Fale in the finals to win the New Japan Cup. Shibata was defeated by Okada in the IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. Following the match, Shibata collapsed backstage and was rushed to hospital, where it was discovered he had subdural hematoma, which required emergency surgery. Shibata's injury was similar to the one that killed mixed martial artist Tom Hague a couple of months later. The injury was caused by Shibata's repeated use for headbutts. Wow. So he's been doing regularly since 2016. This combined with a severe dehydration caused Shibata to also experience some paralysis on the right hand side of his body. On the April the 13th, Dave Meltzer reported that he believed Shibata would never be cleared to wrestle again. It was later reported that Shibata was probably never going to wrestle again. New Japan were looking to sign him full-time as a coach. Shibata made an appearance in the 2017 G1 Climax Festivals in August the 13th, tearfully stating, "I am alive, that is all." Okay. In June the 9th, 2019, Dominion, Shibata returned to introduce the debuting Kenta. On August the 12th, the final night of the G1 Climax, Kenta joined Bullet Club, resulting in Shibata rushing to the ring to fight him, ultimately ending in Shibata being beaten down by Kenta and other members of Bullet Club, marking this the first time Shibata had engaged in physical wrestling since his injury. At Power Struggle, Shibata was once again ambushed by Kenta during the main event of Jay White versus Goto. This was attempting to aid his former tag team partner. Okay, so there's sort of rumours last year that they were trying to bring him back, but obviously nothing's happened since then. Maybe it's too much of a risk. I did hear that that the injury came from himself headbutting people too much. But there's Ishii there with his famous brainbuster. Not enough. Not enough as of yet. Yeah, so unfortunately for Shibata, not quite sure if he will ever be back. it's better being safe than sorry, I suppose, isn't it? And when you come to Tomohiro Ishii, he is still wrestling in New Japan. I don't know where he's at the moment. Well, this has not been updated for very recently. It says, last thing it says here is he's participating in the G1 Climax 30. So he is still knocking around, doing pretty well. 5-time never openweight champion, 2-time 6-man tag champion, and 1-time tag team champion Ishii. So both these two absolute brutes as well. Both love the strong style of wrestling. What a German suplex there by Ishii, launching Shibata across the ring. An armbar, not quite enough. Shibata able to fight free and strikes. Shibata now with a pin for the one. Only a 1 count. Shibata stalking Ishii. And now locking in that sleeper hold. But Ishii straight away breaking free with the jawbreaker. I'll get there eventually. Ishii's also the 1-time Ring of Honor television champion. Ishii now gets a boot in the gut on Shibata. Another big boot in the gut, and Ishii, is he looking for a second brainbuster? He does the second brainbuster match. Surely this will be enough. There's the pin for the 1, the 2, and the 3, and Tomohiro Ishii with a win over Katsuyori Shibata. There we go. Great win there for Ishii. Shibata back on his feet inside the ring. Mate, would this be a hell of a tag team? There's the handshake. This would be one hell of a tag team, this would. They would kick the crap out of you, they would. Well and truly destroy you. Anyway, let's move on to our next match of the evening. Here we go then, match 4 of the evening. One of my favourite Wrestle Kingdom matches that I've ever seen. Unfortunately, wasn't able to be anywhere near as good when they did it at WrestleMania. But still a fantastic match. Looking forward to this one. These two were... This is the... I don't want to be that guy that keeps moaning about WWE all the time, but... I mean, the way I look at it, these two were 2 of my absolute favourites. Then they moved to WWE, and now all of a sudden I'm not that bothered about them anymore. They're just, I don't know what it is, it's just that you don't seem to get the same out of someone when they're in WWE. It's sort of like, yeah, they get the money, but it sort of kills their career off. It's a bit of a weird, I don't know, it's a weird one. It is a weird one, but hey-ho, I can't moan too much. As that is a nice armbar here, locked in by Edge Styles. Nakamura able to fight free and now slide into the outside, having a bit of a breather. AJ, nice step up in Seguri, catching Nakamura in the face. And now up he goes, and into the neckbreaker. Nakamura now with a boot, and then catching AJ, taking him down. Nice elbow right in the face. The battle commences on the outside. The referee's up to us. Is that a 6 count or a 7 count already? It's a 7 count now, I think, as Nakamura sending AJ back into the ring. He doesn't want this match to end by count out. Of course he doesn't. Nakamura stiff forearm. And now a cheeky little roll up there by Nakamura on AJ Styles. Not quite enough. AJ now all rolling through Nakamura into the calf crusher. Oh my god, Nakamura's tapped. Nakamura's tapped already. AJ with a quick and easy victory. Wow. And just like WWE, AJ versus Nakamura disappoints here in SWE as well. I was hoping for a lot more out of this one, to be honest. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. AJ Styles takes himself the ranking points. Have I got AJ down for the Battle of Los Angeles? Ow. Sorry, I just punched the microphone. I do apologise if there's a loud bang there. I don't think I do have him down at the Battle of Los Angeles, actually. Oh, no, I'm sure I do, actually, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be in that match, isn't he? Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, we're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Good win for AJ Styles, then, I suppose. And here we go, and this is our main event of night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. We have got Okada, Tanahashi, and Kenny Omega. I'm hoping this is a better Okada than the one we had last night. The one we had last night wasn't terrible. I just weren't too keen on the entrance. For some reason, the entrance, he had a really chubby face. I don't know why. It's a big triple threat match here. Of course, first pinfall or submission will get the victory. I mean, all 3 of these would hope at some point in the future to be considered as an SWE champion. A lovely boot in the face there by Kenny Omega. Another big boot in the chest of Okada. Tanahashi slowly getting back up to his feet. Omega tossing him to the outside. Of course, this is the debut of this year for Tanahashi and Kenny Omega. I'm sure Omega's going to get a hell of a lot of use in the future. Tanahashi as well, I'd like to see more of him. As he drops Omega face first on that top corner. I think all 3 of these will probably be involved in the Battle of Los Angeles to crown our first SWE champion. That will be in a couple of weeks' time. Let me see what the schedule is for that one. I believe it's due to start on the 15th of January. So in 10 days' time, we've got the Legends Never Die 3-night pay-per-view in between that and this. And the Battle of Los Angeles will be a 5-night show. 5 nights of pure amazing wrestling. And then we'll finish off the month with Royal Rumble stuff, because of course it's Royal Rumble. So lots of fun stuff to come for you this month. I said I was going to do quality over quantity, and still somehow I've ended up doing a show every other day this month, by the looks of it. Yep, because I've got 15 shows in 31 days, so 15 days on, 16 days off. It's not too bad. Nice takedown there by Tanahashi, landing Omega face first. Now Tanahashi brings Omega back up, but Omega sending Tanahashi back into the ring. And slamming him face first into the apron. And following it up with a knee strike. Nice running takedown there by Okada. Boot in the face of Omega as well before now just pulling back at the cheeks. Yeah, Legends Never Die. Our next show is going to be very interesting. Hopefully we can showcase some fantastic talent from times gone by, and there are going to be some interesting ones that you may not have heard of before, especially in the Rumble we're going to have on day number 3. There's going to be some very interesting names in that one. But hopefully, just like the Brody show earlier in the month, we can hopefully try and do a little bit of justice to the memories of these fantastic talents. As Omega backs away into the corner now, thinking potentially V-Trigger. Tanahashi's down. V-Trigger on Kazuchika Okada. It's going to be the win, you know. Tanahashi's down and out. It is the win, and Kenny Omega gets it. Wow. Kenny Omega with a victory, and it is a loss for Okada and Hiroshi Tanahashi, who I don't believe is on my list. No, I've got Hiromu Takahashi, but not Hiroshi Tanahashi. Hiroshi Tanahashi. There we go. There you go, mate. You can be added onto the list solely to be given a minus point. There we go. And there we go. Fantastic win there for Kenny Omega. Again, much more basic than I expected this match to be, but it was a good victory for him nonetheless, and it will take that momentum forward. Because like I said, I think all 3 of these guys will be involved in crowning our first SWE champion in 10 days' time at the Battle of Los Angeles. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this Wrestle Kingdom show. If you have, then please do hit the like and, of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. Like I said, in a few days' time, it's scheduled currently for the first show to be on Friday the 8th. We will have Legends Never Die Part 1. On Sunday, we'll have Part 2. And then on the Tuesday, Part 3. So make sure you check that out. There's going to be some incredible talents there. And I really hope that we can do, like I said, a little bit of justice to some of the fantastic names that have been taken from us too early. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you all next time. I've been Sheba Gamer. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.